Now, NIO stock is trading down over 3%, and this is as a result of Tesla Q2 earnings, which we saw them missing, of course, on the EPS or on the profitability, as analysts were expecting EPS of 62 cents, and Tesla reported an EPS of around 52 cents. The same goes to gross profits margin. Analysts were expecting 16.2, and Tesla reported 14.6. This, as a result, is resulting in the Tesla shares to be down over 10%, affecting most of the EV, if not all of the EV stocks, because all your Chinese trio, Xpeng, Lioro, and NIO are all down over 3% as a result of that. But obviously, the good thing, or something that is really interesting, is that should NIO, or when NIO report their Q2 earnings, whatever happened on Q2 earnings, unfortunately, it doesn't have an impact onto other EV stocks. But because China, I guess, as it stands, it is the leader in the EV segment, or in this AV space, it is for that reason that it has more weight, or it carries more weight, where if it does bad, then it end up hurting the entire EV stocks, or most of the EV stocks rather. So it is for this reason why we are seeing NIO down over 3%, but this has nothing to do with what NIO is doing. NIO is a company that is doing exceptionally well, and you will know that today we received a report, which I've already done a video about, of Deutsche Bank projecting or predicting that NIO, for July, they are expecting them to sell around 21,000 deliveries, which is something that is pretty exciting, something that makes you to say that NIO, it's just continuing to do well, or it is expected to continue to do well even this month of July. And therefore, those that are seeing these sharp falls and panicking, unfortunately, though this is not professional financial advice, they are going to regret in the long term, because this is a stock that is set for greatness. Blue sky is coming, and those that are persevering throughout these short-term headwinds of the stock price of NIO, or share price of NIO being beaten down, will definitely be rewarded when NIO turns especially to profitability. Profitability is one thing that so many of the new investors we are talking about. We want NIO to get to that stage. Yes, its deliveries are so good. Seeing NIO delivering record-breaking deliveries, it is something that is exciting, or brings a relief onto the new investors. But one thing that we want to see in the near future is NIO getting to profitability, which it is expected to get to that end of 2025, which we look forward to that. But as it stands for now, NIO continues accumulating more and more deliveries, which that, as I have been saying, I'll say it again, deserves some credit. The stock price of NIO deserves a relief, because we've been seeing NIO doing well in terms of deliveries. And guess what? Next week on Thursday, when they report their July deliveries, they are once again going to do very well, which is why even some analysts like Deutsche are seeing this, or are also starting to see what we could see happening on Thursday next week from NIO. So I'm excited about this stock. Yes, share price, it might be down 3%, but this is a stock, or this is a company that is doing absolutely great things. It's doing absolutely well, and on Saturday we are also expecting to see more fundamentals of NIO growing as a company. Innovation Day, NIO will be showcasing some of their latest technology, and also unveiling their second generation NIO phone. That is where we are going to be reminded once again before the deliveries that NIO is a company that's growing, and those that are investing for the long term will definitely be rewarded. I mean, NIO is started developing or making their own chips, which this should help improve on their financials. This should help improve on their gross margins, which we know that there are some chips like the LiDAR sensors, which they've started deploying in masses, and they are using onto, of course, their cars. The LiDAR sensor NIO chip is the main controlling chip, as per what the reports say, and we know that that is going to be also adding on the gross margins, or improving on the gross margins, which is something that is pretty exciting. So the future looks bright for NIO. Things will get better with time. I know R&D, when you look into NIO, some people might say NIO it's spending a lot of money, which I think it's understandable basing on the fact that they are not yet profitable. But I must say, when you look to the other side of the coin, NIO is doing whatever they are doing now, research and development projects, to make sure that they prepare for tomorrow. They prepare for the next 5 years, 10 years, because when NEO implements projects or does this research and development on certain projects, they are looking on where the EV industry could be in the future, which is why they've changed their mission and vision, because they see the changes or the how this EV environment has become and where it could be in the future, which is why they are trying to shape themselves and make sure that they survive and they are counted as one of the top EV companies come 2030, 2035, which we look forward to. So I remain bullish, long and strong onto this company, and this low trading price is supposed to be taken as an opportunity to scoop more shares, scoop more, of course, holdings onto NEO, because NEO is still going to report their own Q2 earnings, where you will remember that they sold record-breaking quarterly deliveries, and therefore they are expected to report pretty good, pretty decent deliveries. I mean, there are already analysts that have said or come and said that they see NEO reporting a loss of $672 million, which we are yet to see. I mean, those analysts or that analyst that said that they even cut the price target onto NEO from $7 to $5.20, which we discussed about yesterday. But one thing for sure is that these earnings are going to be full of surprises. You will know that as NEO delivers more vehicles, it leads into more gross margins, and that is what we want to see as the new investors, and it also results into NEO cash and cash equivalents, or NEO's cash at hands increasing, which is something that of course we are yet to see during their Q2 earnings, or when they report their Q2 earnings, which they have not officially announced the date yet. We are still waiting, but hopefully very soon we are going to see NEO reporting their Q2 earnings, and at the end of the day they have or bring a positive impact onto the stock price of NEO. Otherwise, with all that, I just thought to just give you this quick updates. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that likes button, comment and subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. Before you buy NEO for the very first time, increase your holdings. Do your own due diligence, because whatever I say on these channels are just my opinions. You still need to do your own due diligence and make your own choice with your own money. These are just updates that I'm giving you about the NEO stock, not to say you must buy or try to tell you what to do with your money. At the end of the day, that is on you, whether you buy NEO or not, increase your holdings. It is on you. But here on this channel, I'll just give you the updates and tell you why I personally like and will continue investing onto the NEO stock. So if you think that this video was amazing, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.